Hello, my queens. It's your Empress Divine, Miss Tasha Turner herself. Welcome to Queendom Come. I am coming at you with, I guess this is one of the first of these type of videos that I'll be doing, but I'm doing the New Moon series, just something that you'll need to look out for during the new moon time. We're approaching the new moon in Gemini, and this video is for Aquarius. I'm actually an Aquarius sun, and I have a stellium in my 11th house, the Aquarius house. So I'm an Aquarius through and through, baby. If you never met an Aquarius, how you doing? But yeah, so far I just put out my 3 playing cards. I actually use 3 different decks. I use the traditional, well, not traditional because it's not like the Rider Waite tarot deck or anything, but a regular tarot deck, my Vegas style poker cards, and the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards to do a reading. The only ones that I've put out so far are the playing cards because they help me kind of just getting a general idea of where I'll be going with the reading. So as such, the ones that I put out so far are the Ace of Spades, the Ace of Diamonds, and the 2 of Clubs. Now, just a little background information here, Aquarius. I have drawn for this reading 3 different times. Tonight, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was like Aries moon lingering energy, because I don't know exactly if it's still an Aries moon or if it has moved on into Taurus or what. But I don't really mesh well with Aries or Taurus. Most of my planets are in the more advanced signs of the zodiac. So I don't really play around with the babies a whole lot. I don't really do Aries and Taurus a whole lot. Like, I just don't. I don't too much mesh well with them, with those energies. So it took a lot to really get me into the mode to actually read today. But anyway, this ain't about me. But each time that I pulled cards for the reading, which was 3 times, this one here came up. So yeah, it's a thing. The Ace of Spades is saying that this is some big idea. What's the big idea, Aquarius? You have some big idea, and it's not something that just came to you. It's something that you've been thinking over. It's something that you've had just maybe like in the back of your mind, but you've just been waiting for the right opportunity to actually pursue it. Boom. The Ace of Diamonds is that opportunity. Here you have the space, the time, the opportunity, the resources, everything you need to step into that big idea. And when I say big idea, I don't mean just like, oh, let's go do so-and-so. Like, not something that you would just do for the day. I mean something that will alter your life. The 2 of Clubs, you are approaching a fork in the road where you can go this way and things can stay the way they've always been, or you can go that way and you can have a whole new life based on that idea. And maybe there's a better way to say it, because when I say idea, it makes you think of maybe like you're working on some like school project or something. Now, when I say idea, I mean you may have had like an invention, like you may be actually inventing something or have invented something in your mind and just haven't actually put it on paper and like filed the patent. Or it's a whole new lifestyle. Like you're used to living this way. You've done your research on people who live a different type of way from you, and you're ready to do a complete 180 with your life and go see, you know, how life is on that side of the pond. Like that type of idea. It's not just something small. It's like a whole lifestyle, a whole mentality, I should say. This is like a whole new mentality. You have the opportunity to act on that new mentality at this Gemini new moon, and you will essentially be making the choice to either keep your life the way it is now or explore a totally different existence on planet Earth. So that's pretty big. A lot of people don't really pay attention to new moons because you can't see it. You know, a full moon is real bright in the air. You know, everybody knows it's a full moon, or at least that a full moon is coming. You don't really see a new moon. It's just like darkness. But that's when the work happens, at the new moon. What you do at the new moon is very pivotal to what manifests in your life. So let's get some goddess guidance. Goddess, whichever one of you goddesses are best to provide guidance on this fork in the road that Aquarius is approaching. Please present yourself. All right, we have Athena, Inner Wisdom. Let me put my cards up. Oh, and on the bottom of the deck, we have Leap of Faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Look at that. Athena, Inner Wisdom says, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all. That mentality, whatever it is, it ain't no small thing. When you change your mentality, you really do change your whole 3D world, because everything starts in the mind. The mind is your most powerful tool. And when you change your mind, you change your life. At this Gemini New Moon, you are stepping into that new life. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. This is the time for planting new seeds, doing new things, jump-starting new projects. And by the time the Gemini full moon comes around in approximately 6 months, your whole life will look different than how it looks right now. I pretty much guarantee you. Pretty much guarantee you. And I'm just gonna go ahead and read about that Athena card, or the Inner Wisdom card, out of my book that came along with the deck. Athena, Inner Wisdom. Message from Athena. I'm happy to assist you. However, you'll be most thrilled when you first consult your own inner bank of knowledge. Whatever it is that you've researched, the lifestyle that you admire and have been building yourself up to, whatever it is that you want, you've been building yourself to match the vibration of that you want. So back to the reading. For I assure you that this situation is already resolved and that you have access to all the wisdom that the universe supplies. To access this wisdom, you must quiet your mind. Surrender all worries and other concerns to the loving and almighty power of the universe. Close your eyes and note the thoughts and feelings that come streaming into your consciousness. If you like, you can ask me to give you a signal that you've heard your inner wisdom correctly, but have faith. I assure you that you have heard and that the guidance brings you and your loved ones very good news indeed. I like it. I like it. I'm just reading some of this other stuff about Athena. But yeah, man. I want to take a look at that Leap of Faith card that was on the bottom of the deck too. Leap of Faith. I'll just read that for y'all too. Anya. Okay. A-I-N-E spells Anya. All right. The Anya Leap of Faith card says, take a risk, put your heart's true desire into action. Procrastinating about your dreams won't make them go away. Neither will it make them happen. Indecision is the death of the soul's burning passion to improve, grow, and learn. Don't worry about making a wrong decision. Instead, worry about making no decision at all. Then take time to pray, meditate, investigate, research, go on nature walks, and make your decision. Once made, the universal energies will immediately support your decision and doors will successively open as if by magic. The magic, you see, is that you've set your mind to accomplish something. And this intention is what sets you on your magical journey. Trust that the universe will support you in all ways. Trust that your intention is clear and right for you. And then take a leap of faith and jump fully and squarely into the midst of putting your dreams into action. Don't hesitate or delay a moment longer. The various meanings of this card: your dream will come true. Your chosen path is the right one for you. Heaven supports you fully on your mission. Your material needs will be taken care of. Action steps toward the realization of your dream. Break down your dream into achievable baby steps so that it's easier to start and keep going. Wow. Y'all, that's between those two goddess cards that I just read. Is that not what I was saying about you have this new mentality, and changing your mind changes your life? You're approaching at this Gemini New Moon a chance to go down a new road, to take action and move into your new life. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Five of Wands, one more, and the Nine of Cups. Two of these are in reverse. Let's see what's going on here. Three of Pentacles. This is pretty much manifesting something into the 3D. This has to do with your material world that you can see, and the things that you conceive, the things that you bring, the things that you make, the things that you create in the 3D. Three of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. This is something, excuse me, that you are going to move on, and you're going to receive some type of news about it. Like something is coming in to give you an indicator that, yeah, it's time. The horse is looking back, but the knight ain't. Like, the horse is looking back. The knight is looking at that coin. In this new lifetime, in this new life, or this new path you're going down, finances will be a big deal. And I'm thinking financial abundance will be one of your values as you step into this new life. Like whatever decision it is that you're making, one of the motives behind it is like climbing the ladder. Climbing the socioeconomic ladder. You don't want to be a knight forever. You're not trying to be a knight forever. So you're going to create conditions in your life where you can grow, where you can move beyond just being a knight, where you could possibly go into being the queen or king, you know, of whatever it is that you want to create in your life. The Six of Swords in reverse is telling me that old ways of thinking, old habits that you have, they're dying. For whatever reason, it may have something to do with like a person in your life who wasn't fulfilling you in the way that you wanted to be fulfilled. Like they couldn't give you the things that you wanted. So it was like it's what put the fire under you to get up and do it yourself, to let go of old limiting thought patterns and choose to make the decision to move on. Or it could be people who just never fulfilled you. This life you're living never fulfilled you. And then someone came along and taught you about a different type of lifestyle that you can have. And you've been researching and kind of getting an understanding of what you would need to do to manifest this new life. You may have been doing some like writing out of affirmations, or just writing out, planning how you want your new life to be. And the universe, when you go to applying your attention and focus to things like that, like actually taking time to write it on paper, the universe starts shape shifting to meet your needs. And at this new moon in Gemini, I feel that you're at a point where the way you used to think will no longer serve you in this new reality. So you have to get rid of it. You have to jump out of that comfort zone. Like, the actions that you take are new to you. It's inspired action. You do have something that you're moving toward that is completely different from everything you're used to. It's probably completely different from everything anyone that you know is used to. You know, people tend to run in circles that match the things that maybe the kind of like circles that their parents ran in. You pretty much inherit the same socioeconomic kind of status as your parents. But I'm hearing here that you want things to completely change. Like, you're trying to become a rags to riches story, to be honest. And it's going to take a lot of action. It's going to get you up out of that comfort zone. That Five of Wands is you're going to take action, that you're basically doing things you've never done to achieve things you've never achieved, to have things that you've never had. So it's inspired action. And it's going to take you way out of your comfort zone. Like, way. way out of your comfort zone. The last card that we have is the Nine of Cups in reverse. Now, with the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's like you're no longer like codependent. Like that's coming to my mind. You're no longer codependent on someone or a certain type of lifestyle. Why is codependent? Because like, if this is just a lifestyle, like, why is this codependent? You're doing away with old thought patterns. You're taking inspired action, getting out of your comfort zone. No longer codependent. It's like maybe you have been so sensitive to how others around you felt, how everybody around you felt. You felt surrounded by, like, everyone is standing around you with their cup out, you know. Everyone is standing around you with their cup out to see how much you'll give. Being the water bearer is like you're always giving. You're always giving. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I just noticed, like, I have a back room and that door was open, and I know I didn't open it. Maybe my kids did. I don't know. But it's kind of freaking me out a little bit because it's dark back there, and it was like, I don't know. Sometimes your mind start playing tricks on you. Anyway, like, either people are all around you with expectations of what they want from you, and it's like you can no longer be bothered with trying to please everybody else. You have to just take this step for yourself. Or it's you you've been like codependent on the people around you. Like, you desperately need their approval, or you worry about how they'll feel about you making this decision. So for quite a while, you've psyched yourself out of taking that final step that you need to take. But you won't be able to you can't get no satisfaction. You won't get any satisfaction you won't get any emotional fulfillment until you actually take that step. So this is in reverse. That satisfaction, you can't get no satisfaction until you make these changes. So it's not just like something, well, you know, I could do this, but, you know, I'm just too scared. I'm not going to do it. No, you don't have that luxury at this Gemini new moon. You have to understand all that writing down of things that you've done, all that focusing on this new type of life, this new mentality. you've been vibrating on the level of what you want. So the universe has started shifting things to make it match what your mind is programming in 3D reality. At this point in your life, if you fail to make the decisions and start acting in a way that matches that higher vibration, everything around you will begin to crash because you're out of alignment. You're out of alignment. The universe is trying to give you that higher reality that you focused on. You asked for this. If you do not actually act on it, everything around you right now is going to start crashing. I guarantee you. Like, it's very important. Very important. Especially for you, Aquarius. Because when you have a major, aspect or a major astrological event in an air sign, it really affects you. You are an air sign. You're not a Gemini, but you are an air sign. So it's going to definitely affect you, because I believe you make like a trine aspect to Gemini, excuse me. You have to move. Athena, that inner wisdom card, says you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Like, I can tell you the nice way or the harsh way. I feel like Aquarius would rather hear the harsh way. That's how we learn, like, just by people being real with us. You got the shit or get off the pot. Like, but if you know you got a shit and you not gonna shit in the pot, then you're gonna start having some inner issues, because shit gonna start getting backed up in you. You don't want that. It's very toxic. Like, you're gonna find yourself with a very toxic life if you don't make these changes that you need to make right now. And I feel like things are already starting to happen before you. Like, you may be seeing like really bizarre things, or you're noticing things that you've never noticed before. And you're like, okay, yeah, it's probably time. Like, if you try to stay in your comfort zone, basically, because this is get out of your comfort zone, and that's that dissatisfaction. If you try to stay in your comfort zone, you're going to screw yourself big time. Like, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell y'all, if you don't, you created this. I need to, the spirit is telling me, is like, it's banging on my head. Oh my God. Okay, I get it. Y'all, you need to act. You need to act. You need to make those changes. Stop worrying about, okay, what are they going to think about me? Or, will I be able to satisfy everybody else while still doing these things that I need to do for myself? Don't worry about nobody else but you right now. This is about you. You got an ace, and a 2. 1. The only 2 is because you got 2 directions. You can go this way or that way. But the other ones, those aces, this is a dolo trip. This is a dolo decision. It don't matter what nobody else think, because you already know. You know what to do. That's what the inner wisdom card is saying. You know what to do. You know. You've been looking off into the distance. You have the wisdom. Your intuition is telling you, okay, this is time to act. The way things have been unfolding in your life, you may be unfulfilled in your life right now, because once you're exposed to this new lifestyle or this new mentality, this big idea, and you know that it can be yours, but you fail to act on it, you're going to be unfulfilled. You just look how she's looking off with this sense of longing. Oh, that's the lifestyle that I want. Then go get it. Go get it. It's time to act. Take that leap of faith, take the risk, and put your heart's true desire into action. You have to act. It's enough of that slow poking and, trying to weigh this against that. At this Gemini, New Moon, Aquarius, you must go. You got to get up and go. You got to make that decision. You have to start acting, or your reality will begin to collapse around you. Because you're no longer matching the vibration of this reality. I'm not saying if you choose to not act, your reality crashes around you. It'll rebuild itself sooner or later, because your mind is no longer going to be on this ideal, this higher lifestyle that you want to live. Your life is going to be like, oh my God, my life is in shambles. I have to get it together. In saying I have to get it together, that'll help you rebuild your life. But why go through all of that when you can just avoid all of that by stepping into the fullness of what you want to be? You think about it, now it's just time to act like it. You have asked the universe is starting to deliver. You can't turn your back on it now. You can't chicken out now. You have to go. It's time to go. So do that at the Gemini New Moon, and I wish y'all the best of luck. I'll be checking in with y'all again. This whole zodiac thing I'm going to start doing. Instead of just dailies, I will start speaking to the individual signs. I ain't making no promises, because like I said, I don't really do Aries and Taurus. And unless they're high vibrational, I don't really care for Libra and Scorpio either. You have to be a high vibrating Libra and a high vibrating Scorpio for me to kick it with you. Because the lower vibrational ones, that make me want to punch them in their damn face. So, yeah, that's your reading for the Gemini New Moon Aquarius. Good luck. Get moving. See y'all later.